everyone, wishing you all a fantastic Friday. You're watching Ledger Life, your go-to channel for news and stories that actually matter in the ICP universe. In this episode, we are going to discuss two stories. The Bob token on the Internet Computer Protocol has undergone its third halving, and ICPSwap continues to reward its loyal ICS token holders with transparent dividend distributions. Before we begin, a gentle reminder, if you find value in our content, consider supporting our project Ledger Life. Donation details are available in the description below, and let's get started with the video. The Internet Computer Protocol just got a little more interesting. On May 23rd, Bob the tongue-in-cheek, burn-happy token riding the rails of ICP halved its mining rewards from 150 to 75 per block. That alone wouldn't normally stir markets. But in a crypto cycle so hungry for novelty and scarcity, even the faint echo of a Bitcoin-like emission schedule is enough to send traders scrambling for metaphors and miners dusting off rigs. Bob is unlike most meme coins. It's not simply built for virality or community antics. It's a proof of work token with a capped supply of 21 million. It's a burn mechanism that reduces ICP's own supply and an intentionally aggressive halving cadence every 17,500 blocks, or roughly every 3 months. By contrast, Bitcoin takes 4 years to do what Bob achieves in a season. At its launch, miners were rewarded 600 Bob per block. That's already down 8 halvings later to just 2.34375 as of August 5, 2026, with another 12 slashes on the schedule between now and June 2029. The May halving was the third to date and cut the reward to 75 Bob per block. To date, 18.375 million Bob tokens have been mined, around 86% of the total supply. If scarcity is the engine of crypto valuation, Bob just put its foot down. This abrupt tapering forces a key question. Can Bob keep growing while shrinking in issuance? The price action has been anything but subtle. From a recent high of $0.59, Bob slipped to $0.46, down to 24% for the week despite the halving excitement. For a token with a market cap of under $10 million, these moves are par for the course. What's less predictable is how traders value the coin's hybrid appeal. It burns ICP while reducing its own availability. That double whammy deflation model may be more than a gimmick. Take ICP itself. On January 15 this year, the network shed over 8,457 tokens in a single day, driven in part by Bob usage. Currently trading at $5.56, ICP remains well below its January peak of $12.33, but is up 5.4% on the day, perhaps sensing spillover enthusiasm from its most talked about token. Some 63% of all cycle burns on the network come from Bob-related transactions. That alone makes it a powerful throttle on ICP's own circulating supply. The halving also recast the mining dynamics. Reduced rewards tend to push out marginal players and reward those with cheaper energy or better hardware. Social media sentiment suggests miners are holding firm, trying to fire up the rigs and burn through a mountain of ICP. One Bob chart wrote on X. It helps that the Bob community, calling themselves Bob charts with something between pride and irony, which have bought into the project's fair launch narrative. No pre-mine, no insider allocations, no VC skimming. It's pure meme coin meets hardcore miner. Yet there are limits to what tokenomics alone can do. Without growing adoption, fewer rewards simply mean less to go around, no more value per coin. That's where speculation kicks in. Some in the community are whispering price targets as high as $18 per token. That would push the market cap to over $200 million. That's ambitious for a token born as a joke with a function. Still, comparisons to Bitcoin's 2024 halving, where a reward drop preceded fresh all-time highs, may be optimistic. Bitcoin's rallies are built on macro tailwinds, institutional adoption, and near religious levels of belief. Bob has memes, burn rates, and a clever economic script. But it still needs more users, more miners, and more reasons to exist beyond being a clever tokenomic loop. What Bob does offer is a lesson. In the age of AI-generated pump campaigns and layer 2s launching faster than they can be audited, Bob strips the game down to its raw elements. Mine, burn, hold, repeat. It's got a roadmap that's literally a spreadsheet. Clear, finite, no surprises. The final halving will occur on June 26, 2029. By then, just a sliver of tokens will remain to be mined, and each block will yield a paltry 0.000572 Bob. The emission will fade to a whisper. Between now and then, the halving clock is both a countdown and a dare. Can Bob survive 20 scheduled reward slashes? Can ICP leverage this token's activity to further its own deflationary goals? Will meme coins continue to behave like economic experiments, or are we witnessing the rise of financial theater dressed in Doge clothing? For now, the show goes on. The next halving is scheduled for August 18, 2025. Miners will then receive just 37.5 Bob per block. If history is any guide, the jocks will ride themselves, but the tokenomics might not be so laughable. Shifting focus to ICPSwap, the decentralized exchange continues to reward its community. Over the past month, ICPSwap collected 1,890.2 ICP in trading fees. Of this, 756.08 ICP was distributed to 1,630 addresses holding the ICS token, translating to a payout rate of 0.07303 ICP for every 10,000 ICS held. What's commendable is ICPSwap's commitment to transparency. Team allocations are explicitly excluded from receiving dividends, ensuring that rewards go directly to the community. This approach fosters trust and reinforces the platform's open structure. Regular, transparent distributions like these not only incentivize holding ICS tokens, but also promote long-term engagement. In an environment often driven by hype, ICPSwap's steady and methodical approach stands out, emphasizing the value of consistent community rewards. If you enjoyed the content, please consider supporting Ledger Live through a donation. Wallet addresses are listed in the description below. Also, you will find links to all the projects we talked about today. So go check them out. And hey, our Friday newsletter is out. Make sure you are subscribed to catch the latest analysis and curated stories in your inbox every week. Until next time, stay safe, stay decentralized, and stay curious. This is Ledger Live signing off.